Everyone, and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 scenario video. Welcome to Old Oak Common Depot. Today you'll be taking us western to Paddington Station, where you'll pick up the carriages and then I suppose head to Slough. That was quite quick. It didn't even come up the sort of introduction bit where it says like, you know, what the scenario's called, and then the sort of screen in the background. Let's go and sit in the driver's seat. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. We're actually going to get the DSD on. It won't tell us to do that otherwise. Come in here, it looks like it's already set up. Master key to on. Set reverse to forwards. It's a nice morning here, since we're raining, autumn, sort of winter. Let's release the brakes. Luckily I've got the keyboard in, so we'll do all of those bits there. Right, that's now set to running. Apply, oh okay, applying power to get moving, that was quick. Let's get the classification lights on. We'll get the AWS on as well. It's a bit of a tricky one to get to, this AWS. They're all already moving. Let's go, and as it is a scenario, we will keep the HUD on. Set to run. Not too bad on here. Yeah, but hopefully everyone is well. Let's make sure we don't have to set any points, which we do. Luckily we checked. Lovely. So we're heading into Paddington, I believe, for this scenario. Then we're heading back out as far as Slough. Now it says it's supposed to take 60 minutes, this scenario, but I think probably a bit less than that. So it'll take us around 15 minutes to get to Paddington, and around half an hour back out to Slough. Yeah, we're on our way back to Paddington. Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, do leave a thumbs up, it all does help out. We're going up, over, and then back down. Yeah, and then into, hello, that's the DSD, which at the moment actually doesn't work if you use the controller, which is quite weird, so you've got to plug in a keyboard to use that on console. Oh, we got the Western Empress, lovely. Seems like we don't have any head codes. I mean, all the scenarios shouldn't have that. Lovely. Yeah, so it says this is supposed to take about an hour, this one, but I think we can get it done in less than that. Let's bump that up a little. What's that, a canal there to the left? Lovely. Quite slow over the top here. Get the window open, let some air in. Yeah, you can tell this is one of the older routes of the game, because the skybox, I believe on the older routes, the skybox just sort of looks a bit more naff. So you can tell this is one of the older routes, because the skybox is a bit, looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Up a bit. There we go. Looks like we've got a green coming up down here, so looks like we are clear onto the main line, which will take us into Paddington. I'm doing my cup of tea, so you might hear me having that every now and then. Yes, there is actually 5 scenarios for the Diesel Legends pack. There's 2 60-minute ones, I believe 2 30-odd minute ones, and 1 20-minute one. And this is one of the 60-minute ones. Are we losing speed when we're rolling down a hill? Set the front one a tad. Lovely. Oh, we can get the speed up as well, even better. Up to 50. Listen to that roaring along. Lovely. Got to get that brake on a tad. Right, so on the way to Paddington now. Let's get that up a little bit more. It will come down to 42. But we can get up to 50 for now. Up it goes, there we go. DSD again. That's a bit fast for those crossovers there. We've got the feather signal indicating we are going to be crossing over to the left. As you can see coming up here. And the speed will drop to 40 in a second. See the warning board there. Start bringing that down a tad. There we go. Right, here's the 40 board coming up. Lovely. Right, crossing over the tracks again, and it looks like we will be stopped just outside of the station, where we'll likely have to contact the signaller to then allow us to get in. You can see the red light coming up. Well, it should be a red light. Yeah, so once we do stop here, we'll have to contact the signaller, who will then give us permission to continue into the station. Let's try not to get a spad. Right, coming up to the red, should be nice and careful. And here we are. Should be alright. Stop at location. Now contact the signaller, which we hold circle. What's that over there? That's a car. Proceed at restricted speed. So we have got the clear now, platform 5. Let's get going. Full whack. Look at this. Listen to the sound of that. Oh, it's lovely. The acceleration on these things are insane. And actually it does accelerate up to 90 fairly quickly. Obviously the top speed. Got another Western coming out. And here we are coming into Paddington. Another 52 over there. Coming across here. There we go. Yes. Bring it down a little more, so we're coupling up to these. Keep it a notch one. Just give us that little boost and stop. Get in. There, that'll do. Right, we couple to the formation, and we'll probably have to disconnect the back loco. Set the driver switch to shut down. Shut down. There we go. Set the reverser to off. Set the master key to off. Headlights off. Good work, get yourself a cup of tea, then you can take over the next service. Getting myself a cup of tea sounds nice. Another Western there heading out. Right, it's going to uncouple the back loco. We've got a 101. Oh my god, well, this is just... Wow, we don't want to be down here. Can we do that? Oh, can't, can we? Oh, that was weird. Right, that's better. Uncle Pat's a Western on the back there. That should now allow us to do a bit more. What next? Sit in the driver's seat of the opposite cab. We'll get the AWS off as well. Off. Off. And the DSD, which is on here. Actually, I think we have to keep that one on. Yeah, we'll keep that on. So I think that one will also apply to this cab. I think. Yeah. 101's leaving. Sitting here. Didn't really give us any time to get a cuppa, did it? What are we doing now? We are set the master switched on, set the reverser to forward, get the instrument lights on. You are now cleared to start the service to Slough, ensure that all passengers have boarded and doors are locked before proceeding. We can do that. Let's get the classification lights on, headlights on. That's all good. Set that to running. That was a very, very quick turnaround. They just said go and get a cup of tea, then it was just like, wait, change cabs. Unbelievable. Let's get the doors, which I think is probably the opposite, isn't it, again? Yeah, so it's done these doors here, so I pressed left, but it did them. So it's the opposite way around, because you can see the front is sort of there. Let's open these ones up. Now we're just waiting for clearance. Lovely. What else we got? And we've got another 52 over there, with I think a 52 at the front. And that's about it for now. Yes, it seems we are heading over to Slough, which it said this scenario was going to be an hour long. I don't think this is going to be an hour long. It only takes around 15 minutes to get to Slough. So unless something awful happens and we somehow get delayed, it will not be taking an hour. Lovely. If you are watching this far into the video, put Paddington into the comment section. Obviously, big thanks if you are watching this far. Yeah, what if you just go into Slough now? Which is a fairly straightforward journey. Doors locked. Unless we're going to be chasing yellows or something the whole way. But still, 18 miles in 1 hour. Not happening. Let's go. $25 miles an hour out of here, then it'll go up to 40. Well, it's actually 40. Actually, one thing we did fix too, we didn't turn off the Wi-Fi in the back here. Yeah, I'll be fine. Keep it on for now, keep the window clear. Let's get the Wi-Fi on here. Wi-Fi on. There we go. Not too bad, the rain anyway. Awesome. Let's coast that. So we go up to 50 once we're a bit further out. Coming on to track 2, which I think we are on at the moment. Seems like it. Obviously just past Royal Oak Underground Station. Ooh, yeah, when I did it on my controller there, it just didn't do it, so I had to actually do it on my keyboard, which I then finally acknowledged it. That's a bug. Let's get that up a bit. Does sound weird, this loco, doesn't it? Sounds good, but then weird at the same time. Lovely, that's a thumbnail there. Awesome. I'm back in here. 17 miles. Should even be able to get there in 15 minutes if we're quick. So literally no time at all. Should be crossing over the tracks in a second, I think. Yeah, going up to 50. Let's whack that up. Yeah, so our top speed today will be 90. So I mean, it's not like quick, but I mean, it's still fairly quick. You know, it's not slower in any way. Going out 50 and it will go up to 100, not too far from here. Obviously we're not going to be getting up to 100 today. And actually I wonder if back in the 1970s, obviously when HSTs weren't about, what was actually the speed on the Great Western Main Line? I'm guessing it was just set to 100, I suppose. And so when the HST came about, they basically raised it up to 125. I'm interested. Right, let's get that up to passing, obviously where we started off around 15 minutes ago. Off we go, literally full whack the whole way, don't have to take the throttle off. So we've only got 16 miles now, we've already done 2 miles. Doesn't take long. Yeah, and obviously if you're new here, do subscribe for more daily TSW videos. It all does help out. Obviously if you're enjoying, do leave a like. As we have covered the Diesel Legends pack a fair bit. Nice cup of tea. Yeah, we're just passing Old Oak Common at the moment. Before we get out onto, well, we can basically stretch our legs now. Lovely. $75. Slowly going up. Yes, DSD. See, sometimes it will work when you would not acknowledge it on the controller. Most of the time you have to do it using the keyboard. So that will be sorted soon enough. There, a 101, overtaking it. There's the 125 board. Obviously we won't be getting up to that speed today. Our top speed will be 90. And obviously if you are in chat saying, hang on a minute, this is supposed to be a 1970s pack, but this is the modern day route. I've said it a few times, this is a gameplay pack. It's not a whole route DLC, it's not a loco DLC, it's an experimental DLC. Obviously if we've got this, maybe on Northern Trans-Pennine we'd see a modern version, or even on the Tees Valley line we might be able to see a modern version. And obviously it might still be the old route though. Right, Edenbourne Road coming up on. Let's go on the toot of the horn. There we go, coming through here. Lovely. This is West Ealing coming up now. At 85, we've got a uphill gradient of basically we're going uphill by a metre every mile. So we don't need to worry about that in any way. Here's West Ealing. $12 miles now to Slough. We are getting there. Number 52, lovely. And also if you're on Northern Trans-Pennine you will also get the class 47 and the 45. And obviously if you're on the class 31 from the Tees Valley DLC, you'll get that as well. Number 101 coming into Hanwell. Only a free car. Yeah, whizzing along. Right, going through Southall now. That'll be Hayes and Harlington, and we've only got about just over 9 miles now until we get there. Shouldn't be too long. And it's not too far to Hayes and Harlington from here, and it's basically after Hayes and Harlington, that's when I proper think we're out in the countryside, or at least, you know, relatively out of London. So after that, the stations sort of become more spread out. Hang on, we do... Oh, I thought we had a yellow then. But we don't. Right, this is Hayes and Harlington. Lovely, whizzing through here. And then we got Heathrow Junction. Well, in fact, someone actually... Oh, there was another name of it beginning with S. It's actually not called Heathrow Junction. That was actually a station or something. It's got some other name to it, but I just call it Heathrow Junction. But that's going off obviously there to Heathrow Airport. Yes, DSD, we know. We know. I'm pretty certain the rain has stopped, or has it? Yeah, because it was raining at the beginning of this scenario, that's why we've got the wipers on. I think it has cleared up, so yes, this scenario does actually use dynamic weather, I think. That hasn't stopped. Wait, fully stopped. Still raining? Oh, it's still raining just a little bit. Okay, well, we'll get the wiper back on there. It's raining the tiniest bit. Right, this is West Drayton. Awesome. So obviously, how is everyone finding the Diesel Legends pack? Obviously, if you are watching, do put it in the comment section or even in the chat. How are you finding this DLC? I'm quite liking it. Oh, we got, what's this, a yellow coming up for us? No. We've got a green. Good. .5 miles an hour. So we'll basically count. And this scenario said it would take 1 hour. And it seems once we get to Slough, that's it. I don't know what it was on. What it was on about. This is Ivor. That's Langley and that's Slough. .3. Awesome. Oh, look at this flashing along. This is amazing. It would be nice if there was a head code to this scenario. It's cool, isn't it? Right, this is Langley, and obviously after that it then is Slough. Let's close that. There we go. And we'll start slowing down at about 1.5 miles out. The brakes on this are actually decent. I mean, this is initial application and it's coming down, you know, at a good rate. We've got a double yellow coming up. Let's get that to about 30%. Lovely. Right, speed is coming down nicely on our approach into Slough. Yeah, but I don't know, yeah, I don't know why I did say this would take an hour, because it's been 25 minutes, coming up to 26. There might be some sort of typo. Just under a mile now into Slough. I'm guessing the red light will be at the end of the platform, so I shouldn't really have to worry about it. Yeah, it's at the end of the platform here. Want to enter the platform at around 30 miles an hour. Obviously, if it was the 101, enter the platform at blimmin' 10 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure the class 101 on this route has been sort of downgraded, especially the brakes on it. It's, yeah, it's not a nice thing to drive. Yes, DSD. We know. Right, this is slow. So it'll probably be right to the end of the platform here. Let's try not to go through the red light. Yes. So I'm pretty sure the brakes drag on this, because we only put it into initial application, but then it seems to bring the speed down even when it's off. So I'm pretty sure the brakes do drag. I think it comes down fairly quick, even when we're coasting. Lovely. No, don't stop. Okay, we're stopping. Load the passengers. Lovely. Now we wait. Yeah, obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed this scenario. Fairly interesting one, obviously coming out of Old Oak Common, connecting up to the coaches and then bringing it down to Slough. Not too bad. Now we're just waiting for the passengers to load, which seems to always take ages. Intercity. Oh, we sort of fitted onto the platform. Just about. Right, door's shut. And I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. Obviously, thanks everyone for coming into this TSW video. Obviously, do leave a like and do subscribe if you do want to see more. Obviously, on screen now you will see all of our available merchandise. Obviously, 10% off for the Country Railroad merch until the 18th of March. But yeah, obviously, we'll find a link in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. But that is it from me. Thanks for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Take care.